everyone, what's up? I'm Mike Nylander, and you have just found your way to another episode of Handbag Mike, the channel devoted not just to one, but to two different things that I like: handbags and talking. So hit that like button, and please be sure to subscribe as I take a look at the latest handbags from various designers, such as Louis Vuitton, Prada, Coach, Michael Kors, Dooney & Bourke, and many more. During these videos, I am going to give you my opinion as to what's hot and what's not. Because, you know, if you're watching these videos, then surely that's what you want to know. Each new episode will center around a different bag, and each bag is going to be thoroughly and wittingly reviewed by yours truly, me, this guy right here, using a list of various categories and a 5-star rating system. For this episode of Handbag Mike, I have decided to keep things going when looking at bags that are good options for putting on those holiday gift lists. At the time of creating this video, we have about 2 months to go before the holidays are upon us. And if you are like me, that means that it is time to start putting together those gift lists, either deciding what we are going to be gifting our loved ones or what we are going to not so subtly be hinting at as the holidays approach, as gifts for ourselves. Fortunately, yours truly, that would be me, this guy right here, hey, hi, is here to help search and sift through the various designers out there to find some good options at prices that are on the more reasonable side. Because, I mean, let's face it here, the only thing better than getting or giving a great gift is knowing that it is a great gift that has been purchased while not completely breaking the bank. So, from now until the holiday season, I'm going to be looking at bags that are under $200. Believe me, there are some great options out there that can be had. However, this is not to say that each bag is going to be a total winner that I look at here, because where would the fun in that be? Some will be great finds, and some, not so much. But in the end, I'm going to be giving you a lot of fun videos and hopefully a great collection of different options to make your holiday shopping that much easier. With this said, it is time to look at today's bag, brought to us by Marc Jacobs. I will say that I bounced back and forth between various designers, telling my husband that I was first going to look at Kate Spade, then Betsy Johnson, and then even more. Ultimately, however, when I saw this bag, I decided that it was the one needed to be looked at in this review. And so, Marc Jacobs it was. We will be looking at the tie-dye camera bag. Of course, we all remember how much I loved the last Marc Jacobs that I looked at on this channel, the Teddy small tote bag. That bag is just pure perfection to me, and it is on my personal wish list. However, I have to wonder, will this company continue to win me over with this bag? Or will I see a dud in this particular selection? Will this bag be hot or not? Will it be fab or will it fall drab? And more importantly, will it be a bag that piques your gift-giving interest? In the end, there is only one way to have all of these burning questions answered, my friends. So, as always, I invite you to relax on that nice, comfy sofa as we look at our next bag for review on Handbag Mike. If you have been watching these videos for at least a little while now, and you know, thank you if you have been. It makes me very happy. Then you will, by now, know the drill. But if you are new to this channel, then please let me start by saying a very friendly and happy welcome, and I'm so glad that you've decided to become part of the channel. And now, with this said, let me lay the whole process of grading out for you. In order to give a complete review of each bag that will be looked at on this channel, a list of categories has been created, which is going to highlight the different important key elements of what I am looking for in each bag. These categories are going to be the same for each bag that I look at, and in the end, they are going to be graded based off of a 5-star rating, where I, try to rate based off of what I feel others would want and not just my own wants and desires in a bag. Sometimes not as easy as you would think. Then, at the end of each video, I will give you my personal thoughts on the bag and how I feel about it. And finally, I'm going to give you my take on whether or not the bag is fab or drab. But before we get to my personal feelings, we are going to look at the categories, which are as follows: style, price and value, versatility, practicality, and timelessness. Well now, the first category that we're going to look at is the category of style. And when it came to the category of style, I felt very comfortable giving a 4-star rating. Let's take a chance to find out why. When looking at the tie-dye camera bag, we see a bag that comes in 2 different color options, both of which are completely amazing in my humble opinion. First, we have the blue multi, with shades of blue, a little bit of green thrown in, and white. Then we have the pink multi, with shades of pink in various hues from very light to almost red and white. So this means that we are given an option as to which color combination we would prefer. Hey, honestly, I would not even begin to start knowing which one I would prefer. On both bags, in simple white font on the front, we see the words, "The Camera Bag." Then, underneath, in smaller lettering, it reads Marc Jacobs. The name appearing in red on the pink bag, and in a turquoise font on the blue bag. Then, on the back of each bag, there is a black tag sewn on the exterior with more information about the product and white lettering. Each bag comes with a detachable and adjustable strap that matches the color of the bag. The bag has silver-toned hardware to it, and it has a box-like shape to it, which is very simple in the structure it provides. When looking at the shape, the font on the front exterior, and the tag on the back exterior, we have a bag that I would say is almost utilitarian in its design. But then we get the one saving grace on each of these bags. That one little thing that takes it away from utilitarian and makes it something awesome. Of course, I'm talking about the tie-dye. We're told on the website that each of these bags is created using true tie-dye techniques. And, as such, each one is going to be a little bit different. I can honestly appreciate this. The tie-dye here adds a blend of whimsy and a type of rather unexpected elegance. I really like it. The style this bag gives us is a style that is not over the top or too much. Rather, it provides an easy style that seems simple and natural. And I will honestly say that tie-dye is a style that is proven to be long-lasting. And when looking at this bag, it can be seen that when done well, tie-dye is a rather beautiful art. The only reason I gave 4 stars here instead of 5 is because I do know that this bag, being tie-dye, is going to be one that not everyone likes. There will be those select few, and I mean select little itty bitty few, who do not dig this bag. And that is okay, because on a whole, I think the majority of people who see this bag and look at it are going to appreciate the stylistic value of it and see it as absolutely beautiful. The second category that we're going to be looking at is the category of price and value. And for this category, I gave the rating of 2.5 stars. Because, as much as I may be digging the style of this bag, I do have to say that when it comes to cost, this bag just seems to be a little bit too costly when considering just what it is you are getting. The cost of this bag from the Marc Jacobs website is $175 plus tax. So, is it meeting the criteria of sticking under $200? Yes, it is. And, yes, in that way it is a good price. For each video, up until the holiday season, as I've said, I will be sticking under $200. And this does that. So in this way, it is a bag that I feel is one that is attainable for anyone who wishes to have it or give it as a gift. However, with that said, this bag is small. I will go more into the size later in this video, but it's just small. And it is a cotton bag. No leather, no coated canvas, cotton. The only reason this is good, the only reason this is a plus, is because it is one that you can wash in the washing machine without any leather parts to get ruined. Just be careful with the tie-dye. But seriously, in the end, cotton, really, it's just not that expensive of a fabric. So here, we are paying, as we do most of the time, for the name. However, when it comes to this bag, I kind of think that we're just paying for the name. In particular, you have to know that with this bag, you are spending roughly 90% of the money on the name Marc Jacobs alone. And in the end, as long as you are okay with that, then I would say all is good. This is a thicker cotton canvas, I will say that. And you know what? That is a nice thing about it. In the end, it is cotton though, still, and I just don't know how I feel about the price point of $175 with a small little cotton bag. It just seems a little off to me. For me, I would have to say the fact that this bag is cotton is just a major reason to consider maybe looking at something else. Because in the end, as you will see in the videos following this until the holiday season, you are going to be able to get bags at this price point that are in either coated canvas or leather. And those are both going to be better materials. So, moving right along here, we're going to go to our third category. We are going to look at the category of versatility. And for this category, I gave the rating of 3.5 stars. Honestly, this was a hard category for me to rate. I actually debated rating it 4 stars for a rather long time before ultimately and, begrudgingly deciding that 3.5 was really the highest I could go. Now, if you have been watching my videos for a while, then you may be asking yourself one question. But Mike, how could you rate this small bag so high? And you know what? That is a fair question. So let me take the chance to answer that for you in this category. First and foremost, we have a new way to look at versatility when it comes to viewing this bag. As I said earlier, this bag comes in shades of blue and pink. And with it coming in the palette of blue and white and being so box-shaped and so utilitarian in its design, along with having a strap that is on the thicker side, we see a bag here that is versatile in the genders that could comfortably use it. Now, before we go any further, I would just like to have you all keep in mind that I will honestly use any bag that you put in front of me. Oh, the perks of being gay. But with that aside, I do feel that this bag offers a look that is not necessarily feminine, and it is one that could be used comfortably by men as well. And I'm just gonna say it. Honestly, anytime something can possibly break down gender norms, then I am really all on board for it. With this said, this bag is also a bag that can be carried a number of different ways. The strap, being adjustable, can render to a crossbody use or under the shoulder. The shape of this bag is one that it could even be worn across the waist as well. Or you could ultimately remove the strap altogether and choose to use it as a clutch. Oh, so many ways to carry this bag. And for that reason, we have more versatility. Now, I will say, obviously, this is not going to be a formal bag, and it would be just plain downright silly to suggest that. It is a casual bag through and through, and I'm not even going to try to say anything more about that. But it is a great day-to-night bag as well. If you are not one who does not need to carry around a lot of bulkier items, then this might very well wind up being a bag for you. It does offer versatility in the way you can use it, and quite honestly, the thing that I appreciate the most is it does offer the versatility in who can use it, male or female, and I am just down for that. The fourth category that we're going to be looking at is the category of practicality. And when it comes to this practicality, I gave the rating of 1.5 stars. I will say that I kind of feel like I was being a bit too generous here, giving it the rating of 1.5 stars, but giving it the simple 1-star rating seemed as though it would be just downright brutal. Hey, who knew that extra half a star could make all the difference? Again, I'm gonna say here that this bag is small. Small, 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 small. Of course, it is a camera bag, and we go into this bag fully knowing that just by being a camera bag, it is small. So really, I can't bitch about it too much. I mean, I'm gonna bitch about it because that's just what I do, but I shouldn't. But I am. It's just who I am. This bag has the measurements of 9 inches long by 4 inches deep by 5 inches high. So in the end, when you're looking at camera bags, then yes, this is a good sized option. However, it is still small, 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 small. Of course, this is not the smallest bag that I've looked at on this channel, but it is seriously a contender. Also, being a camera bag, we're not expecting any pockets. This bag has only the main compartment, which, in this case is actually a good thing. I think that with a bag like this being on the smaller side, then pockets only actually tend to be a hindrance and take up more space than they're worth. This bag does have a black zipper to close the main compartment, and the strap, which is adjustable, is also removable. This strap has a maximum length of 53 inches, which is a very good length and will allow for you to comfortably wear it any way you want. Crossbody, shoulder, waist bag, all covered. The one saving grace that I think there is to this bag is that it has the depth of 4 inches, meaning that there is actually a bit of depth to this bag, allowing for us to comfortably layer those smaller personal belongings inside. Still, this bag is, I will say it again, small. But you know what? For some people, a smaller bag is all that's needed, I guess. So, the fifth and final category that we're going to be looking at before jumping into how I personally feel about this bag is the category of timelessness. And when it came to the timelessness of this bag, I am very happy to say that I gave the rating of 5 stars. Yeah, woohoo, happy. As I've already said, tie-dye is a style that's not going anywhere. It's been here for a while. It's gonna stick around. I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. Also, we have the color palettes here, either pink and white or blue and white. And honestly, both of these are color palettes that play it rather safe. In doing so, they have the ability to stay on point for quite some time. And if we look at what types of bags are popular, then we will see that the camera bag is one that has been selling at a regularly good level for the past few years. Because they are bags that are easy to use, due to being lightweight, and they're small. Hey, not everyone is me. Some people like smaller bags. Go figure. In the end, when I look at this bag, I see one that does not have a specific time point meeting it. By this, I mean that this is a bag that, though being sold on the website now, looks like it could have easily been sold, a decade ago, or even longer. And if I am making a safe bet, then I would actually say that in probably about another decade, the style is still going to be one that holds up. So, in my books, it gets a 5-star rating because I do see this bag as being one that is eternal. And with that said, I'm just going to say, you go, you little Marc Jacobs tie-dye camera bag. You got 5 stars, and you deserve it. We have drawn near to the end of another review, and another bag has been rated based off of my own personal standards. Now it is time for me to share my personal feelings on this bag. Let's be honest, that's part of the fun of these videos. And I will say that when choosing this bag, I did not think I was going to like it as much as I wound up appreciating it as the process of reviewing it went along. I chose this bag initially simply because it was one that was in the price point I was trying to stay in, and it was one that offered a different style from that of tote or bucket bag or, the styles that I tend to look at. I understood the need to post a variety of different bags to meet the needs of all of you guys who are watching. But I did not think this would be a bag that I would like at all. I just really did not see that happening. And yet, as I reviewed this bag, as I spent time actually looking at it in detail, I came to find that, much to my surprise, I really do like it quite a bit. not a bag that I would actively choose because it is smaller than what I would typically go for. I'm just going to say that if I was given this bag as a gift, I would not complain about it at all. And hey, just another little hint dropped right there. This bag, surprisingly, grew on me. I can honestly say that I'm not sure which color combo I personally prefer, as they are both such gorgeous options. And again, I do like the fact that being a camera bag, especially the blue and white version, has the ability to allow for both genders to use it. Again, I appreciate a bag that can break gender norms, as I feel this bag can. It has the ability to do this, and I appreciate that. In the end, I do think that this is a bag that is a great option for all of you to keep in your mind when you do your holiday shopping. And I do think that it is definitely a nice choice for one or two of your loved ones out there who will enjoy it. So, is this bag fab or is it drab? Honestly, I cannot say that I expected this as I began looking at this bag, but now, here we are, where I'm asked to give this bag the title of fab or drab. And after my time spent looking at this bag and studying every square little inch of it, I'm going to say rather strongly that this bag is just absolutely downright fab. This bag has almost met all of the points that I would love. In fact, quite honestly, I would almost be able to overlook the size of this bag considering just how much I love every other part of it. This bag is one that I can just safely stand behind and say that it is a great bag. And, even though it is small, it is a bag that is still being offered at a price point of under $200, which is very nice. With this said, we have reached the end of another review. I hope that in the end you all had a fun time looking at the Marc Jacobs tie-dye camera bag with me. If so, you know what to do. Please let me know by showing me some love and hitting all those like and subscribe buttons, please. And be sure to stay tuned, as a new review will be coming your way soon. But until then, this is Handbag Mike, and I'm saying later.